Messages from Shaltazar, letting go of your linearity. Greetings, dear ones. We are Shaltazar, the Gavishmani Nu, the energy of 33, the Master Teacher. We have come forth at this time to bring you divine wisdom to assist you on your journey of life during these challenging and difficult times. Please know that what you are going through is not punishment, it is not retribution, and it is not even karma. It is the loving will of Source. The Source, in its wisdom, has resolved that change must occur upon your planet. Major changes have occurred many times before in your world, for all life is circular. We know that may be difficult for you to comprehend because your world is all about linearity, all about finiteness, all about beginnings and endings. You have just passed the marker. You have begun a new year. And so, whether it is a new year, a new month, a new week, or a new day, you are always keeping track in a very linear way. That which is yesterday, that which is last year is gone, and that which is next year, that which is next week, is still to come. But you are here in the now. If you look closer at life on planet Earth, you may notice how many things are cyclical, how they repeat over and over. There is the changing of the year every 365 1/4 days. There is the changing of the month. There is the changing of the weeks, the changing of the days. There are new moons, full moons, high tides, low tides, sunrise, and sunset. Many of these require cycles to exist. Waves, for example, could not be waves without the cycle of both trough and crest. Nor is it a coincidence that your Earth is round, that the other planets are round, and these round planets orbit around your round sun. If it is difficult for you to comprehend the cyclical nature of life, it might be beneficial to begin to look around at what in your life is nonlinear. Consider that this Monday and next Monday and the next Monday are simply Mondays moving in a circle. Days of the week coming around again, just like the seasons go around and around. Take time to contemplate and become more comfortable with all in your life which is cyclical. The methodology of keeping track of the linearity of your time was not created by the Source, but is a human construct. We would encourage you to let go of the markers, the indicators that keep you stuck in the linearity. By being stuck in linearity, you are sentencing yourself to limitations which prevent you from taking full advantage of what life has to offer. We have told you that when your scientists come to understand the cyclical or circular nature of things, that great technology, great improvements, and great inventions will come forth. But first, enough of you must release from the limitations of linearity and begin to look through the lenses of the circular or cyclical nature of life, which is why we invite you to take time in your meditations and contemplations to see things from a more cyclical perspective. Is it possible that what you are experiencing today is something that came up for you many years ago in your personal history? Of course, you are older and it feels different, but it is possible that the loneliness, the not feeling good enough, the craving for love, and all your other issues occurred at some other time in your personal history. Is it possible that some of the issues that you had growing up are circling back again and have repeated numerous times over the years? That, my friends, is the cyclical nature of life. In the message Moving to a Higher Circle, we explain that often your challenges, your issues, repeat over and over until you resolve them. Only then, after learning the lesson on a particular plane, on a particular circle, can you move to a higher level of consciousness, a higher circle. Once again, we would remind you that a higher level of consciousness is not better than a lower level of consciousness. They are just different. We know this all sounds so strange, so difficult, so confusing. Begin in your meditations to contemplate this circular or cyclical nature a bit more. You are born into your human expression, and although you may age in a linear fashion, you mature in a cyclical fashion. And when that human life, that human expression ends, you return to the source. You experience the life review and all that you have learned, all that your spirit has observed from your sojourn on planet Earth is integrated into the cycles of wisdom, into the orbs of wisdom that continue to allow life to expand. Then, once again, you meet the great source in the cave of creation, and your human sojourn begins anew. Many of you wish you could tap into your past life experiences so your current life could be easier. And we would say, if it serves the purpose of better understanding the life expression you are in, then by all means do so. But do not do so if your intent is not pure. For you have the ability, dear ones, to move above the three-dimensional world that you are in. We have told you how you can move above the fourth dimension of time. Some say that you are in the fifth dimensional era. What if these dimensions were circular? What if the first dimension expands in a circular manner to become the second dimension, and the second dimension expands in a circular way to the third dimension, and so on? Is it possible that the number of dimensions is infinite? The purpose of this message is to stretch your notion of life, to stretch your perception of the dimensionality in which you currently exist. But in order to do so, you must let go of the limitations of your linearity. Although this message may seem very confusing, that is for purpose. It is not our desire at this time to bring you clarity, but instead confusion. Allow yourself to be okay with the confusion. Allow yourself to move to a new level of clarity by embracing that bewilderment. The mind has a habit of trying to figure things out. The mind has a habit of wanting to know the answers. If you are able to discover the higher dimensions, you must be willing to let go of the mind's desire to figure it out. You must let go of the mind's desire to know the answer. For your wanting to understand will hold you apart from the understanding. Allow the answers to come to you. They may even present themselves in a circular fashion. We bring you this message from a place of love. Our love for you is everlasting and unconditional. Go forth, dear ones. Go forth into the frontiers of humanity. There is great potential for change, and we encourage you to be the pioneers of that change. Some of you will understand this message of increased dimensionality, and others won't. There is no judgment, for we love you all the same. But if this message of looking at life in other ways beyond your limited linearity resonates with you, then go with it. Have fun with it. Play with it and see where it takes you. And so it shall be.